Charleston, West Virginia is where we go next. Cindy's on the line. Cindy, you're on the Ken Coleman Show.
Hey, Ken, thanks for taking my call.
Sure, how can I help?
Have to admit I'm a little nervous.
Okay,
what
that's
I'm
all right.
calling about is to ask you how you recommend dealing with the buildup and burnout that comes along with being a nurse.
Yeah. Well, tell me, and I know you're terribly nervous and you're also really emotional. And the emotion is what we need to get to the heart of. What is causing this emotion? What is it? Name it very specifically, because that's the heart of the buildup. What is it?
Bottom line, I don't think this is what I'm supposed to be doing with my life.
Yeah, and so you feel like you've wasted a bunch of time and you're feeling bad about yourself?
That, and I'm 56 years old, so it's a little late to change.
No, it isn't.
And
no,
nursing,
it's not too late.
Nursing is just so draining.
Right.
I'm an ER nurse,
Yep.
and we almost never get meal breaks.
Right.
We are always understaffed.
Right. Okay, that's what's going on. Here, take a deep breath, because I'm going to tell you what's going on right now, Cindy.
Okay.
You've been listening to the show, so I'm so glad you used the word buildup. Folks, there's no such thing as burnout. I'm tired of hearing people talk about burnout. It's not a real thing. The feelings are real. But what's causing what people think is burnout is buildup on the heart. And there's 5 causes of buildup on the heart. 1 is no connection to the work, but you deeply care about patients. Yes or no, Cindy?
Absolutely.
You love the work of being a nurse, of taking care of people. Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, great. So it's not passion. The second reason for buildup on the heart is a toxic work environment. You are in a toxic work environment. Yes or no?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Third cause of buildup on the heart is feeling overwhelmed. Cindy, you're feeling like you're drinking from a fire hydrant. Yes or no?
Oh, most definitely.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, there's 2 causes right there. The fourth cause of buildup on the heart is feeling underappreciated. Do you feel underappreciated, Cindy?
Every minute of every day.
And there's the emotion right there. And the 5th cause of buildup is not your problem, and that's being bored. So, folks, we've identified 3 causes of buildup, and they're all coming at Cindy like a hurricane. And you feel like a palm tree that's bent halfway over the minute you walk into the office. Isn't that right?
Before I even get there.
I know.
The minute the alarm goes off.
Okay, now here's the deal. What if I told you that you could still be a nurse, which is what you're really good at and what you love to do, but you weren't in those 3 causes of buildup every day? What if I told you that was possible? How would you feel?
I would be hopeful.
Yeah. Well, today is hope coming your way, Cindy, because here's why. I use this example all the time when I speak to young people about the idea of testing out things. So let's say a young gal wants to be a nurse. Well, there's all kinds of nurses. So I would tell this young gal, I want you to get in proximity to a nurse who works in the ER. Now, that's pretty high, that's intense. That's what you deal with. Then let's go hang out with a nurse who's an operating room nurse, and let's go hang out with a nurse who checks people in. We had a lady check my wife in for surgery about 2 months ago. What a delight this lady was. And the only thing she did was tell Stacy everything that was going to be happening. She went through all the paperwork, made sure she signed everything, and gave her whatever she needed, told her, hey, the anesthesiologist is coming in, and then you're going to get the good stuff, the Valium, you're going to go to a happy place. And she was just so nice, and she made sure we had a wheelchair when it was time to get in. So she was the nurse that checked us in and checked us out. Then there was the nurse who's the anesthesiologist nurse. Come on now, Cindy, how many types of nurses are there? Ballpark. Give me a number real quick.
Oh, gosh, there's probably 20 or more.
And I'll bet you out of the 20 or more, there's a lot that are a lot less stressful than what you're in. And you are connected. You are a nurse. You're qualified. You're in the industry. You need today to start talking to everybody you know in your hospital, in that ER, and you go, hey, eventually, I got to get out of this space. And let's start getting in proximity, coffee and lunch. Of course, you never get coffee or lunch, but figure it out on your day off. And let's start hanging out with nurses who are in other roles as nurses. And how do you get there? Because at 56, you can move beautifully into that and still be a nurse and not be so stressed out.